the 43. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Saints.
Young to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And that'll move him a little close.
And that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try to help against the run.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Young off the play fake, sliding out of the pocket. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. You think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. Singletary to get the drive started. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Trubisky. And this throw incomplete. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. A give up the middle to Singletary. And it looks like he's going to have the first down as they'll mark this just over the 10-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. Nothing can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of approach there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They'll run on first down with Singletary. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. They'll go up the middle with White. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown! Mike Evans from 6 yards away. And the Buccaneers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. That's taken on the 25. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. Finding Otten once more. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Again, it's Trubisky. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
And the Saints offense going to head out now late in this 1st half.
1st down, Young. And down he'll go at the 25. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Young on 3rd down. And incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this 1st half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll roll him out right.
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. After the interception, here's Trubisky.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Succop's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Final play of the half, Young.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Young working out of the gun. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now, Young flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now Young. Got an open man. It's Olave. And he is going to have the Saints first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
Off the play fake, Young rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. They go play action. Young. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now Young. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked up by Levante David. And the
once again.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
It was Jamel Dean who brought him down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Young will set to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And this will be caught at the 30. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kick. Back now in Tampa. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Young on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans.
First and 10, Young. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Logan Hall fighting through and dropping it for the sack.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Young escaping the pressure right. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Dancing to his left.
He gets it complete to A.T. Perry.
First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Now here's Young. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Here comes 2nd down.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Young, he'll air it out deep for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. He's going to air one out.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his... Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through...
Can I talk my...
Come on.
That other side.
The Oakley way.
Hey, C5. Can't nobody do me like I do me. And I don't care to be nobody else, cause I'm unique. I'm fine with me. I am God and God is me. Dream so big, might die in my sleep. And I ain't running from it. It's only a loss if you ain't learned nothing from it. I turned to a boss, remember I was under budget. Now I pay the staff off and fly them to another country. It's for the love of the game, never for the love of money. But don't get it twisted, still clocking big digits. On Rodeo, big spending. All the cribs luxury. I can't recall the last time I did dishes. Big business. All my deals 6 figures and up. When you get it out the mud, it hit different. Used to sell when the cops came, we hit fences. Now I'm blowing smoke out the country with too thick. I'ma take them both back to the penthouse and get. That's how it's supposed to be. Life is beautiful.
And we'll get a look here at Devontae Adams. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Raiders and the Saints next on EA
Young
Sports.
off the play fake. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Now Young. And that is incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense.
That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5. You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They'll play fake. Now Young. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down. Here is Young. He gets it left side of Johnson. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Out of the gun, it's Young. Flush to his right. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, his second touchdown on the season. And on play action, now Garoppolo under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tano Passanio just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Into the hands of Perry, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25. Young to throw it. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take possession. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete.
in the second quarter. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got him in. Complete. Chris Olave. Touchdown. Chris Olave. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. His first career touchdown pass, and yeah, it's cliched. A fourth down coming up. Decision time now, as this would be a long field goal attempt.
Here we go, here we go.
Young now. A final shot before break. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot. To the air once more. Young being chased out left. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Caleb Shudak on now for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they will stretch the lead now to 7. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Demario Davis came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On second down, Jacobs. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough third and goal forthcoming. To throw is Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have the football. The task for the defense here is simple. Get a stop. They've got a 1-score, 7-point lead. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
The Raiders on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Garoppolo on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll come up now on second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Now Garoppolo.
The left side throw complete to Adams.
Finding space at the 40.
And all the way out to the 46.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Complete to Bryant. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 28.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Here's Young.
Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And that is incomplete. 4 quarters not enough.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so...
On 1st and 10, Young. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there in overtime. 62 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. But indeed, the flag is out.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
That throw by Young incomplete. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If I did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he is going to have the Saints first down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
It'll be Young again. Steps away. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans...
Hey, used to have a silver tooth when I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run it back. Used to have a silver tooth when I was just a pup. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. I let shorty clean the fitness, I'm a diamond and to run it back. First order of biz, no snitch, and I try to keep it silent, but the kids don't listen. And birthday, got another hit, no flinch, and I tell them send a watch that I can fit, both friends. She on the class trying to get it nigga. She think I'm a last.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Staff points when you have to see what some talent trees make you select a path.
In the city with a nice jump. Lights on. Chinese throw the chicken, need a wipe to throw the rice on. Pull up double park with all the ice on. Pick 'em like she running up, she running down. She pay her bills, she it up. 52nd Street, I double down, then I double up. 2023, and I'm the only coming up, yeah.
Can't stop, we all up in. I drop it, the whole world sings. Rock when I do like this, it's the big black dog.
Hey, used to have a silver tooth when I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the pendants, I'm a diamond in the rough. Hey.
24 karat VVs in the stars. Rings going off like Michael with the gloves. Only one model with designers in the thugs. When we shop at Rickon, bring a bottle for the couple platinum records later, still I got the game locked. Cause my lines fresher than Tory Lane's pop. Who got his swerve and is missing every raindrop. Hit him with the then they get their brain swap. Walk around like I'm nigga with the diamonds in the clock. You ain't walking on these I got diamonds in my sock. Might be funny like I'm Biggie, but I'm riding like I'm Pop. I'm the king of your city, give a about your block. Lights on, lights off. Go on, twerk it if you know that off. Deep dive in that.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated.
When I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the pendants, I'm a diamond and to run it back. Used to have a silver tooth, but I was just a pup. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. I let shorty clean the pendants, I'm a diamond and to rock.
I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing hate to say. Let us talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on a flight, take a trip to Peru. Yeah, hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm no money, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh. I don't need much, ability to do. Ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like two. I ain't tripping, this is easy. Got 'em excited to meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat. Hey, I ain't hear nothing hate to say. Let us talk about it. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away. Put the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it. Every week I got a mission to get it. hop on a flight and then finish in business. I'm sitting in business, just look at the ticket, the traveling man, I'm switching the pivot. Why would I talk about it when I live it? I know that you live it, I know that you mad. Putting up numbers and flipping the digits again and again and again. Well, you get it. Elevate and enjoy the saga. Better pay, give me more than dollars. Still on the grind, ahead of my time. My yesterdays are your mananas. Trip to Hawaii to bust out the haka. I bust out the haka, I bust out the ooh. When there's nothing to do. Never been capping, you know that it's true, 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 true. Haters are climbing your river like boo, 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 boo. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh, 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 ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got 'em excited to meet me, meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it and repeat, repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing haters say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it, yeah.
There you go. No, don't go think I don't wanna know. She keep looking at me like she feeling me. Girl, the way you be moving, the stuff you be doing, you tripping out and it's killing me.
Man, that's what I got, you be tripping. I can't even do it, my girl from Tiffany. Damn, and she tryna cut me off. No shit can I do it, no shit can I scissor me. Mark your spot, that boy get. Don't send him to God, he finna get blessed. I get the paper, I'm talking about Benjamin Frank. Not talking about the one that you sketch on.
He play dumb, get his gone. Hit a crib, but he loving on red bone. Now I'm hard to reach, I'm bout my cheese. I'm moving around with 2 phones. Move around like an island boy, but it ain't for the head, cause I keep me a vest on. Get down like the Backstreet Boys, cause it make you dance, but you better get your groove on.
It's week 3. And we'll see Chris Olave. He was a game breaker last week. Over 200 yards receiving. It's the Saints and the Panthers. And it comes your way next.
First play, and Young is going to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Brandon, you know about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
The numbers a week ago for Johnson. 7 catches, 111 yards.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's off to a hot start here in his first month, and those are the kind of performances you expect to see going forward.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Looking to throw, Young.
Got an open man, it's Olave.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 33. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Young escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Young.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Caleb Shudak on now for the field goal.
From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And the Saints are going to... Time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sam. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
And it looks like one of the DBs has
it. We jump into the action. It's 2nd down and 3, and the ball in the red zone. Young. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it.
Touchdown, Saints. Tough spot here for the defense. Let's see if they can step up. We drop in on a first down in the red zone. Young looks to throw on first down. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Defense.
So
Let's go now. Striker. 3-3. Smith red. Check right. Opposite. 3.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. Nifty move. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Young will set to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete.
You get the set.
Going with their tight end on fourth. And he is going to have the Saints first down. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Complete, it's Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the... Young off the play fake. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. It's Young on first down. Flush to his right. Johnson's got it complete. And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Young. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Here's Young. Oh, no, he lost the football. And
44-yard line. The defense. Young now after the fumble recovery.
That one tipped and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's second down.
10 cycles. Black block, switch, yellow, blue, check.
The Young keeps it, moving right.
There he goes, right side.
Now inside the 25.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints' 8.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst. Now, this offense definitely needs points here to get back in this football game. They can start to chip away right now. Now a first down throw for Young. Flushed out right. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson.
First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest eating fufu. And the hammer that I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broken, barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way, way, way up. Long ways from the days I evade valet stuff. Couldn't pay nowadays. All the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks. From Mercedes, I Ariseji Chukwueze. Then my babies, label hit be trying to sway me, pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me, I kill everything innately. At the helm of the mothership with drip, you can see me leaking. Be quiet, a real speaking. Voice of God, every word I jot. Feel the spirit breathing. Best new artist, but the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving, like bachata. Usher told me do it my way. Frank Sinatra. Been a shotter, been locked in with my katas. Now I got them raving how I'm big on lines. Hello, Denata. Sheesh. Home God, I'm a dog, bro. Need a clergy collar, dodging fleas from you, dog. Adversely, I affect the demon with this God flow.
Why would I hold up my progression with my...
Yeah. Take the burdens out his cage. God made a way, look at burdens that I escaped. I'm center stage, I raise the stake.
It's Madden NFL. And up next is Demario Davis, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Saints and the Bengals on Sunday night primetime.
From the red zone now, Young. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it will be 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive.
On one, ready?
We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
11 empty.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
On one, ready? 11 empty, tank. 11 empty, tank. 12. 11.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had the incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the... Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Young on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Young now. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Young to throw it. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Gun. Dot. 11.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Able to shake him off. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. Touchdown! Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 70. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Third down, Young from the gun. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35. It'll be Young again. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Now Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Things are not looking good for this offense. 3-score game in the fourth. They need points quickly. That throw by Young incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and it'll be a third and about 13. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Young. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now Young on fourth down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have the Saints first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. Again, it's Young. They'll roll him out right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
A play fake. Now Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Perry. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, Young. Rolling to his right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as he'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On second down, Kamara. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Young will set to throw. Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal. Young. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2. Young to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second.
where my at. Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings. Yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up.
And this one features the Saints. Rocket Arm quarterback. He's coming off a quality showing last week. Well over 300 yards in that one. It's the Saints and the Seahawks. All that and
Young
more.
wasting no
coming
time,
up
right to the
next.
air. And his first pass is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara. But now it's 3rd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Yeah, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. Here comes the Saints punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Dances by him. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Seahawks look. Our scoreless game may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now here's Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. To throw on 3rd down, Robinson. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson at Debo. They brought the house that time on the young rookie. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. 3rd and short yardage, Young. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And the Seahawks are going to take over it. A red zone situation coming up. We'll see how this defense can respond to an impending 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Smith and Jigbo hauling it in on the out route. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it. But if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say it, dire? And they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Completes it to Perry. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. A first down throw for Young. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. They go play action here on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints are going to get the football. We have a red zone alert on our hands. The first down play is over. It's now 2nd down and 7. And Young's throw there incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that in the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, a 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, in this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Young on 3rd and 2. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point.
Young to throw on fourth. He'll buy some time right. And this one is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Young to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. Fourth down, Young. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Things not looking overly positive at this point, as this offense will look to finish strong here in the final minute of play. It's Young on first down. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A
touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback, because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that, because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles.
It's a two-score game in the fourth quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And this is going to be taken in by the Seahawks. And it would appear they're on their way to victory now. They knew they needed a miracle. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is, in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the...
I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got them excited to meet me, meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat, repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing haters say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around it. I kill it and then I walk away with the chalk around it. I just get low key and watch them talk about it, talk about it. I'm in New York and we finna get loose. Squeeze the big apple and give me the juice. Don't wanna talk, I just do what it do. My alter egos can fill up a room. Hop on the flight, take a trip to Peru. That hop in the whip that is missing the roof. My woman a fire, just look at my boo. I'm the almighty, I'm feeling like Bruce. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't need much, your Billy you do. Ooh, 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 ooh. Breaking the hearts and breaking the rules. Ooh, 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 ooh. 10 out of 10, I'm feeling like 2. I ain't tripping, this is easy, easy. Got them excited to meet me, meet me. I got diamonds, you got CZs, CZs. Wake up, get to it, and repeat, repeat. Hey, I ain't hearing nothing haters say. Let them talk about us. My whole crew is about 100 deep. Gotta walk around.
It's week 7 of the National Football, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the Saints and the Giants on EA Sports.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. And incomplete. incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw, Young. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Young. Hard throw, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. The former numbers. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Now Jones. Got a man, Slayton. Now this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 20. A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
The start.
Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14. After 7-0. The Saints with a football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Young working out of the gun. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Young. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard. And
runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Caleb Shudak on now for the field goal. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So able to add on to their 1st half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue. So time growing short here in this 1st half.